First off, for a show with that magnitude, I felt that they should have a proper PR, proper publicity, because if young entrepreneurs... Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. But before we get into this video, brace yourself, it's going to be a little bit lengthy today because I have some juicy gist about this show and you wouldn't want to miss any part of it. But before I get into if Next Titan reality TV show is scam or real, I want to say this. Whatever I'm going to say in this video is my story, my own experience. If you've been to the Next Titan show and you have a different experience, I think you should share your own story, right? If you want to. But this is my story and my experience, and I'm going to be as transparent as possible. I went to Next Titan season 5. it was tough. My auditions was in Lagos. So in case you don't know about Next Titan is a reality TV show. It's like Big Brother Nigeria, but this is for entrepreneurs, like serious minded people that do business. Yeah, so they put us in the house for about 3 months. There's a boot camp. There's the audition process first, and then the first stage of the audition, and then the next stage of the audition where they take you to a boot camp. I don't know if the boot camp was for 2 days or 3 days or a day. I can't really remember, right? If I have that information, I'll put it somewhere. Yeah, so we went for boot camp, and then you go through another audition where they pick their final. I think we were 18 in the house. I can't really remember. Yes, I think we were about 18 in the house. And yeah, so I did the first day I went for the audition. The crowd in Lagos, I think it was at Excellence Hotel Ikeja. Oba, yes. So my friend dropped me off. She was like, "Oh, what's up? I know you can do this." And like I went back home and she was like, "How was the audition?" I said, it didn't get to my turn though. The crowd was too much." And she was wondering. So I told her, "I beg, I don't want to go for this thing again. The stress was too much and all of that." And she said, "You have to go. We've been talking about the Next Titan. You have to go for the audition." So the next day, she even said I should wear the same thing I wore the previous day. So in case there's continuity, because she's a creative director, right? Yeah. So she said in case there's any continuity, it would be better that way. And I said, okay. I watched what I wore the previous day, and I wore it again. The next day I went for the audition. So it was a continuous process. When they finished with the first set of people the first day, and then the next day as well. So I was at the audition. I met people that I'm still friends with till this day. I know you guys have seen Sky on my channel. Myself and Sky met on Next Titan. Yeah, right? So a lot of people talk about Chike, talk about Oh Baby, talk about Chooks, Sly. I met a lot of amazing people. Okay, back to the story. So the audition day came. That's the one at the boot camp, and I was selected. Wow, really? Just like that? No, it wasn't just like that. You have to pitch your business. You have to let them know why they should select you. And I think the audition at the boot camp as well, you have to convince the judges. Yeah, so I was selected, and it was awesome. So before you even get selected, they invite you people to, I think they invited us to, was it Radisson Blue or Oriental Hotel, where they had the live, like it was a live show where they pick the top contestant that will be going into the house. And gosh, I was there, no family, no friend. I was at the Oriental, because I was staying alone in Lagos, right? So we liked that I'm going for an audition, and I didn't tell anybody, so I was just there. And I was saying, they should pick me. I'll be happy if they pick me for this thing. No, so many brilliant minds. So I just felt, oh God, who is calling me? Hello, Ma. Hello. I'm fine. Good evening, Ma. I had to quickly take that call. Okay, so back, where was I? Okay, so the audition process, and was that it? Okay, yeah. So we were at this place, I think Oriental Hotel, the live show where they picked the whole 18 of us, and it was amazing, right? Okay. Fast forward, we went to the house. I think from that show, was that it? I think from the live show they took us to the house, and that was it. So the show, let me talk about what I love about the show. Number one, it really gave me this boost, this confidence, because we're solving real life problems. So they'll give you real life tasks it might be, I think our first task was to create a business. So the first task was the guys versus the girls, and the guys won anyways. So that very first task, we were tasked to create a business, come up with a business plan, and actually launch that business. I think within 3 days or 4 days, and after that you write your report and all of that. So that very first task, the girls lost to the guys won. They made a lot of sale. I can't even remember what they did. I think they did some customized t-shirts, and we did something about skincare. I think lip scrub or something, because we had a lot of people doing skincare. Then I was doing skincare, Sky was doing skincare, the girl that won Oge, she was doing skincare. I can't remember, but I think we were about, and then there was this other guy too that was doing, we were about 5 or 6 people doing skincare, right? So yeah, so that was it. The guys won, the girls were all up for eviction. We had to vote Titan Tarek to save me in the house, blah blah blah, and I was saved. Someone got evicted. I think it was Motu. She was the first person to leave. Sorry, I'm laughing. You don't want to be the first person to leave in a show like that. You feel like you're not smart or something, but that's not the case. You're actually smart, but someone has to leave. So I think she was the person that left first. So we continued week after week. So for me, it really helped me in the sense that it gave me this boldness that I could, like, you could really do anything. All you have to do is just start and have a plan, right? And we also had, what I also really loved about the show was we had like different master class. So they come to, I think was during the boot camp and also in the house, and then they give you a certificate. So I love that about the show as well. I loved how the task, it was really, the task was, some days it was so intense you want to go home, because your phones will be taken away from you, except when you have to go on the field to do a task that will require you to use your phone. So it was really, really tasking. I'll see if I can put some videos up on here, short clips. And I love the boardroom session. Oh my goodness.
Should buy it. When we go to the mechanics workshop, when we want to service our cars, these mechanics are the ones who tell us what we should buy, the oil we should buy.
I think you just shot yourself in the leg. Why I said that, I don't know if you made your research, but if you go to the market where they sell oil and lubricants and you just mention 5W40,
because we had top business people in Nigeria, like Kiara Buka. We had what's his name? We had Tony Cole, a lot of top people on as our panelists. So we have to meet them in the boardroom. And during my season, it was Osas. Osas was the host. Beautiful and sweet, elegant lady, right? So yeah, so it was, Sunday was for boardroom. By then we would have submitted our report and all of that. So for me on the show, I skilled I say it with pride, any group that I was in, that group would not be up for eviction. So I was not up for eviction after the very first week till the last week. Yes, so I was on the show till the last week, till the last day, till the last moment when they said, Tare, you are now evicted. Yes, I was there to the very last day. The last day was also beautiful and all of that. So the show gave me this boost that I'm sure if I'd done paid courses, I wouldn't have even gotten that much experience. So it was hands-on experience. Yes, I didn't win any money, but the experience was for a lifetime. And after I left the show, months later, I launched my consulting business, which is called Tare Marketing. Yes, so it gave me that boost, and from that moment, after that moment, henceforth, it has been from here to here to here, right? So it's not like I'm attributing all my successes to Next Titan. No, I'm not doing that. But I'm saying after the show, I had that confidence that yes, I could do this. If you want to start a business, just start. People that are doing these things don't have two heads. Just have your plan. So I'm really grateful for all of that. Beautiful show, amazing. Oh God, I met amazing people, lifetime sisters, brothers, friends. So being in the house was, oh God, like a well of knowledge. Imagine being in a house with a lot of entrepreneurs, like-minded people. You share ideas. We had game nights, we had nights for parties. So it was fun. It was fun and it was tasking, it was tedious. There were some nights I'll be on my bed and say, Tarek, I just want to go home. And sometimes say, no, you better wait. You have to win that money. I didn't know I wasn't going to win the money, but was it worth it? Was it 3 whole months worth it? It was worth it to an extent, right? So, yeah. So I think that's all the good things I love about the show. I love the fact that it gave me access to this top business people in Nigeria. It gave me access to some kind of fame. Yes, some kind of fame. I'll touch on that shortly. So yes, I love the show to an extent. Okay, so those are the things I would say I loved about the show. So now there's the part most of you are waiting for. The things I do not like about the show, right? Next item. Okay, entrepreneurs are going into somewhere for 3 months. Their life is on hold and on pause, and they are there. We should have proper strategized publicity to put us on the center stage, right? So I felt in my season, I don't know how far they have improved. In my season, I was so particular about publicity, from social media to traditional media. I was not comfortable about the publicity. I felt that they could do more. Next Titan is such a great show. It's little to no publicity. Yes, my time, right? So that was what I didn't like about it. So I felt that this 3 months would have been the best time of our lives. Even if we came out with nothing, the publicity would have would have placed us in front of potential investors, people that want to work with us. But the publicity was it wasn't strategic enough. So yes, the publicity wasn't strategic enough for me personally. With the idea or with the knowledge of what I have now, I think publicity wasn't enough at all. Yeah, so that's the first thing I did not like about the show. The next thing was, in my season, I didn't like how the directing of the show was going. How do I put it? Like, you know, sometimes you feel like this is a big show. They have to be diligent in some areas. So I didn't like how some things were just left to chance. The timing sometimes will be at we'll be on the island for long hours before the bus will come and pick us. So it was really stressful because our task was already really stressful. So that kind of stress was not needed at all. So I just didn't like the time management. I think that's the word. I didn't like the time management. Yes, I didn't like the time management about it. And what else? Okay, so another thing I did not like about my season was, before I go into it, the winner of my season, Ogie. She's a very sweet girl, very beautiful, hardworking. If you know Ogie, you know she's a very hardworking girl. I think we were 4 girls on the final. Myself, Sky, Ogie, and Go Ebaidi, that's Joy. Yes, and then we had one guy, Chiki. So the 5 of us are brilliant minds. I was so honored to be the last 5 standing with those people, like so brilliant. If you know Joy is a very brilliant person. Sky, amazing. Ogie is a business guru. So yeah, but what I did not like about my season, the finale or the whole thing was, on the final day, yeah, and Ogie was announced the winner. I just felt that I'm not saying it wasn't fair, but at the same time, I felt their criteria for going on the show was not clear enough. Now, what am I saying? Now, you say, oh, even if you have just a business idea, you can come on the show, pitch your idea, and then you have the chance to win, right? So amongst the 5 of us on the final list, my own business, I'd already started test running it, but have not properly launched the business. It was there on the show, we had to launch the business, right? So I'd already started test running, I started sending out sample, like it was still in the research process. Same thing for Sky, same thing for Joy, and same thing for Chiki. And Oge was the only person that had actually started a full-blown business with her NAFDAC number and all of that. And I think because she had a NAFDAC number, that was why she had a higher chance of winning. So now this is what I did not like about it. I felt if you're saying, come with your business idea, or as a, like with just your idea, you can win this money, you get people to mentor you. I think they should have given the winner should have been someone with an idea, not someone that has already started running a business. Now, this is not to say that she did not deserve it. Okay, deserved it, because we all worked hard from day one till that very last day. So she deserved it. But then again, since we were all like 4 of us on the final list, most of us were like business idea, research stage and all of that. So I felt if the winner was someone that was still in the research and idea stage, and then you can now, maybe you can pick a winner from those people. Because myself, I'd already launched and I started selling bit by bit, but it was still like research. I had not started making profit, right? So let me take myself out of the equation. So if any other of the finalists had won, then the Next Titan as a group, as a show, as a body, will mentor that person, even with the person's money, groom the person, make sure that person's business succeed, and show that person to the world and say, even with a business idea, you can come on the show, you understand? So that was what I thought. I might be wrong. So this is one thing I did not like about the show. I didn't like it at all because it wasn't clear. But I think, so like I said, those are the things I did not really like. In my season, those are the things I did not really like, but trust me, I made lifetime family, friends, sisters, and I am totally grateful for that platform. Even I've always been a confident person, not someone that talks too much, if you know me in person, right? But I've always been this confident person. You might think I'm shy, but I am not. I know how to defend myself, I know how to talk. But with Next Titan, it just gave me like extra boost, right? And you know, when you're on TV, you know how to position yourself, you know how to do like this, like that. So yes, I love those things about Next Titan, but I also stated what I did not really like about the show. That was in my season, and that was a long time ago, right? I think after my season, we got invited for some event, and it was quite nice. It was quite nice. The new mansion after my season was beautiful. Yeah, the host of my season 2, like I said, Osas, she's a wonderful lady. After my season, I really did not know who hosted the shows afterwards. But yeah, Next Titan. If you ask me, Tara, should I go for Next Titan? I'll tell you this with all of my heart. Give it all you have and go for the auditions. Trust me, go for the auditions. If you're business, if you're a product-based business, know your numbers, know your business very well, go for the audition. Now, you might not even get into the house, but you will meet people, you will have contact. And I also one thing that I took home with me is how valuable your social contact is, knowing people. It is so valuable, so valuable, right? There are things I want to do right now in my life. I just have to call someone that was on my show. Hi babe, do you have the contact of this person? Oh yes, I know this person. Okay, I'll send the number to you. Go there during the audition, mingle. You might get into the house, you might not get into the house, right? But if you're watching this video to know if you should go for the auditions, go for it. And I think my phones, and I think right now as well, the money is so huge, so go for it. And it's I think it's Next Titan Africa, so I think they're having auditions in, I don't know if it's Liberia, Ghana, Nigeria, Namibia, I'm not sure. I'll put a flyer here. I saw the flyer recently and I said I should do this video. So these are my thoughts about Next Titan. It used to be Next Titan, I think it's still Next Titan Nigeria, but now they've opened it up to Africa. So yeah, if you want to go for it, give it all you have, go for it. And also to the producers of the Next Titan show, honestly, I think Next Titan has a very big potential, and learn how to do good PR. I just feel like you're just cutting corners a lot. PR is very, very important. It's not only going to do your show good, but also the people that is coming on the show, right? PR is what Next Titan needs. Next Titan is huge, man. Very, 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 very huge. So there's none like that on our continent right now. So why are you not giving it all that you have? So that people will also want to come on the platform, right? I know you have a lot of sponsors. I'm not going to take that away from you guys, but publicity. Have a good publicity team. Just have a good publicity team. It is very, very important. I think I have to wrap this up here, guys. Thank you all for watching. God bless you. And I'll see you all in my next video, guys. I love you. Bye.